Hello all, and welcome to the Roddy Review 100 subscriber special. Alright, joining me today, we have three very special guys actually. You might get a peek of one of them. First, we're going to have the other Roddy, Mr. James Roddy. Welcome him to the set. Ooh.
Yeah.
And then also, we're going to have my very first subscriber, been here since the beginning, Mr. Austin Cordell. Give him a hand back at home. Yeah. And also, you can come in the frame. We're going to have another loyal member, Isaac Hoxton. All right. See you, Isaac? All right. So today, on the 100 subscriber special, we're going to go through each of the videos that I've posted. And we're going to rank them at the end. All three of us individually. Not Isaac, sorry. Leave him out. Gotta have an odd number. But, so we're gonna talk for like a minute or so about each review. And then at the end, we're each gonna give our own personal ranking. So, and it'll be from the first review posted, the Sobe Elixir Tsunami, to the most recent one posted yesterday, or hopefully yesterday, the Cotton Candy Grapes. Alright. So first, what did we all think of the Sobe Elixir Tsunami review?
Alright, well, with it being the first video, it was a little rough around the edges, but overall you pulled it through, and I think it was a very good review. Very good first review.
This is an Easter egg for all you loyal Roddy reviewers out there. Austin was in the back that whole time. He was behind the camera. If you see me looking a couple times, I'm looking at him.
Yep.
It's a nice tidbit. What you got to say, Jay?
Yeah, I think it's fundamental for the channel. It set the tone for the reviews. It was the first just single review of like this specific of a specific drink. So yeah, I mean I think it's a standard and a classic and essential to the channel.
Yeah. Yeah. You got anything to say, Alex?
No, the only thing I gotta say is a great setup. You know, good drop the hammer for a first video.
Yeah.
Sobe Elixir is one of my favorite.
And I mean I agree. I think it was it was rougher around the edges, and you could tell like as the reviews get later, I get more comfortable doing the reviews. But at that first one, I was more timid, but still, solid. So like a good building block, I would agree.
Yeah, definitely.
So now, what did you guys think of the Facebook dating app review? Awesome.
Wow. Facebook dating, that was an interesting one. Honestly, I don't see how you could have pulled a review out of that one, but that was really cool.
So I did pull the review out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, I couldn't see reviewing a dating app as
Yeah.
far as that's concerned. Like, I just couldn't see it, but pulled it off really well.
Jay.
Good job.
Yeah, I think it was super out of the box for what it definitely, from what the first review was super out of the box. I also didn't think that I was actually more curious, like starting or seeing it, that it was Facebook dating app, just exactly what it would entail. It does have its limitations just because it's like an app. But I mean, you still pulled good 13 minutes out of it. It was a fair review. I think it definitely set the tone for like I'll review anything.
Yeah.
Definitely took away from or branched off from just like the food reviews.
The only thing I want to say is it was a good like throw off from starting with the Sobe Elixir. You're like, ooh, you're doing an app now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's more to it than that.
Which that was the whole thing, really. And I mean, really, what it was is like the day of, I had like the notification on my phone, and it was like Facebook dating, which I'm sure a lot of people got.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, that's interesting. Do a review on it. So third, what did everyone think about the Lizzo album review, the 'Cause I Love You album review?
Well, actually, I was really looking forward to this one. I was really looking forward to you after reviewing a music album.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really looking forward to it, and I think fantastic episode. Bad camera angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been a little.
Did the vertical.
Yeah.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, but great review.
I also, it was also another good branch from like what you had been known to do. I think though it was a little weird, not like it was a little weird not like hearing like maybe what elements like you were describing about this song, and like not being able to hear that, just like listening you to describe it. And you know, it aired on the lengthier side, I will say, and you know, it's an album, so like the songs, once you're kind of in the middle, it gets kind of mundane, and you're like, oh, like all right. But no, it was still I loved like how it was a music album, and I definitely enjoyed the review.
I got nothing on this one. It was good.
So I like it. I like the content. I like the album, as you know my review said. But I did do it in vertical. There's one thing. Another thing is exactly what James said. I couldn't do the audio. I couldn't play the audio because copyright would strike me down. So I feel like there wasn't a lot of context with that one. But I do like I feel like the material, and I feel like that could be something done in the future. I would just have to figure out a better way to do that. Next, the Mountain Dew review.
That was really cool. You did it as a collective, and it was really cool to see you get all the Mountain Dews lined up, and test them all, and plow right through it. That was a really good review.
This review was the epitome of what I wanted to see from Roddy reviews. You know, like just it was a perfect layout. You said this one, you talked about this one, and you went to the next one, you know, and like it gave the viewer an exact play-by-play of like what was going on. And I think although it was 19 minutes, like because there were so many things you were reviewing and like you were doing it one by one, and we could see like each one you were going with, it was definitely felt like you finish it and you're like, oh, well, that felt like it was 5 minutes long, but in turn it was 20. So I think it was an excellent review, and it was a good idea, actually, by Isaac over there.
Yes, Isaac was one of the people credited with the idea. It was two people that gave me separate idea. Also, Avery, if you're watching. Hello, Avery. But both of you and Avery both had the same idea, like separately, completely separate. Which, I'm not going to spoil anything for next week. But so yeah, I agree. I don't want to say that yet, but it was really well done. It was content that people want, and it was 20 minutes, but from what I've heard, it felt short in that. It didn't feel that long necessarily, as compared to maybe some other. Next review, the iPhone default ringtone. Speaking of feeling long.
Yes, this was your longest review, and
almost 24 minutes.
Yeah, almost 24 minutes, and I'm sorry to say, but it was hard to stay involved in this one. I got a little bored, but still a good overall review. I enjoyed it. It was good, stray away from the channel, what you normally do, but I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, very interesting topic. When I saw it, I was like, like I never even thought about that, because I don't use ringtones myself. It did air on the very long side. I know, like, when I was watching, I was kind of like, all right. Like, because, you get to the ones where they're all, like, pretty bad, and you're just like, all right, well, there's another bad one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I think the review, for what the content was, it was done, at the best that it could be. And there was no really dodging the link there. There were so many of them.
It definitely piqued my interest, but I'm not gonna sit through a whole. I mean, I did.
Yeah.
So obviously, you gotta support it,
Oh, yeah.
But that's a lot. That's a lot. But it was good. It was good.
I mean, no, and
nonetheless,
it was from that review. That was the last one that was like 20 minutes in length. After that, I made sure to cut them down.
Yeah.
So that they wouldn't be that long again, because that was a big complaint I got. But I do think the review worked. It was interesting. I don't think there's another video about iPhone default ringtones like reviewing them. So I mean, it was a clever idea. Next, what do you guys think about the coupons? Interesting. Awesome.
It was an interesting one. I didn't particularly like it. Didn't get too involved in it personally. I'm sorry to be harsh about it, but that's just how it was. It just kind of seemed a little boring. Well, just simple as that. I
can agree a little bit. It did seem like kind of sporadic. Like it was just kind of like, oh, well, this one, and it was like, oh, we're shifting gears to this one. It was a cool concept, and I think this is where you mastered your length in the videos, so that was good. I think it was a little like broad though.
I mean, I'm not too interested by coupons myself.
Yeah.
It was a funny video. It was a good
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
I just, it's something that I would see my grandmother doing more.
Yeah.
But no, nonetheless, it was a good video.
Yeah, you had to
It was
get
a turning point for you, I think.
Yeah. And I mean, basically with that video, I tried to do like a humor thing more than like a review thing. And I try to like, ooh, coupons, ooh, we're doing this, and I feel like my energy in that video was really good.
Yep.
And I was really upbeat, and I think I might say that was my best energy in any video. But the problem was the content, which you guys mentioned, like coupons. Unless you're just coming to Roddy reviews for Roddy reviews, coupons isn't going to be something that sticks out at you.
Yeah.
So that was a mixed bag, I feel like. So the most recent one, currently on the Roddy Review channel. Excuse me. Cotton candy grapes. What did you guys think? Awesome.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you enjoyed this one the most. As far as the actual,
Like the process of filming?
not the process of filming, but the actual item.
Oh, the actual item.
You really enjoyed
think-
it, and you portrayed it really well. As in, you really loved this item.
Don't quote me
These
on this,
grapes.
but I think that might be my highest reviewed thing. Yeah, actually.
you
on the
seemed-
YouTube.
You seem to really enjoy it. You
Might be.
and you cut straight to the chase with it. I mean, you really enjoyed it. You gave it what 9.4.
9.4. I think.
9.4, yeah.
I think by the Seaside and the iPhone default ringtones might have been higher. Don't
Yeah.
quote me on it. But
Yes, but
I think so. This one, yet another great link to the video. I think the item was interesting. It is appealing. People could actually go out and try this because it's so bizarre. It was awkward lighting and awkward camera angle.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But yeah, like as far as your personality, you're just hanging out. It was awesome.
Besides the fact that it's like, like you're outside and the volume wasn't too great.
And always saw your face.
I think in this video you really highlighted the staple of Roddy reviews with your like Roddy review rules of cleansing the palate. Going in for another one just to get that like firm like grasp on the taste. And
let
how
me
you feel
cleanse the
about it.
palate before
Exactly,
you continue.
that's like a staple for a Roddy review. Cleansing the palate. I love it.
Coke Zero, by the way, not sponsored. All right. So, and I agree with that. See, the thing is, I wanted to do it outside, but I waited too long. Like when it got dark, because I wanted to do it when it was light outside. That way there would be natural lighting.
Yeah.
But I
Get the
was already committed to the idea of doing it outside by the
Yeah.
time it was dark. And then it shifts in and out of focus during the video, and that's because the light changes. It's like when I started, it's like sunset still a little bit, and then by the end, it's completely dark.
Yep.
So that's something. But yeah, and you guys know if you watched that all the way through that I originally wanted to do something else. So that was something that we'll say was a little bit thrown together at the last minute. But all right. So now each of us three, excluding Isaac, appreciate his presence. We're going to review, or we're going to rank the reviews from bottom to top. So 7th favorite to first favorite. I feel like I should go last. So Austin.
I'll start.
So we'll go in the order we've been talking.
All right.
So Austin, go ahead.
Well, we'll start from the bottom. 7th place, I have the coupons. 6th place, I have the Facebook dating app. 5th place, I have the iPhone ringtones. 4th place, I have the cotton candy grapes. 3rd place, the Soviet elixir. 2nd place, I have, it was a close call, Mountain Dew. The Mountain Dew. And 1st place, the Lizzo album.
So for the viewers at home, your favorite one was the Lizzo album.
Yes.
And your second was what, the Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew, yeah.
Interesting. I would not have expected that.
Very interesting.
But
Yep.
I appreciate
I know it had its flaws, but
Yeah.
the music album, I just enjoy music reviews. That's
Yeah.
just me personally. That's why I have it.
Well, I do appreciate it. All right, James, your rank.
All right. 7th, I have the iPhone default ringtones. 6th place, I have the Lizzo album. 5th place, I have the coupons. 4th place, I have the Facebook dating app. 3rd place, the cotton candy grapes. 2nd place, the Soviet elixir, and 1st place, Mountain Dew.
You want to elaborate?
Yeah, I don't know. The length just kind of got to me with the ringtones in the album. And then I think I was debating between the Cotton Candy and the Sobe Elixir between third and second. But I think the Sobe Elixir was just like it is the staple. It was your first video.
Yeah.
It was like establishing what it was, and I think that's why I gave it second. And Mountain Dew was a clear winner for me.
Yeah. I also want to quickly mention while we're here, my least viewed video is the Lizzo album review. No, sorry. My least viewed album as of this current moment is the Cotton Candy Grapes, because that was posted yesterday. And actually I just lied, because before then it was the coupons anyway.
Yeah.
So and my most viewed is the Facebook dating, which as of the current moment has 299 views.
One more.
Just
One more 3. But so here's my rankings of the Roddy reviews. Sorry to disagree, but in last place I have the Lizzo album review.
Yep.
Just because of the vertical, because of the quality. I mean, it just didn't translate that well.
You also didn't get to play this.
I didn't get to play the
That's
song.
not
That's
my
the problem. Yeah.
That's a hard hitter.
In 6th place, this is a hot take from hearing these guys. 6th place, I have the Sobe Elixir Tsunami, my first review. And the reason is I feel like I hadn't had my confidence in front of the camera yet.
Yeah.
And so the whole time I was timid, I was looking off, I was very quiet.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
But
It is a classic. It is the first one, but for me, in quality, it's 6.
You've come a long way.
All right. 5th, the iPhone default ringtones, and this boils down to again the length, which everyone here has mentioned. It was just too long, and the content wasn't that engaging to keep you there for that long. In 4th, I have the coupons. 4th, again, I think it was one of my best personality reviews. It was just the content that kept it from being up high. In 3rd, I have the Cotton Candy Grapes, which we saw recently. I feel like that was a pretty standard review. There were the editing things, but I feel like that was a pretty solid Roddy review. Solid. And some of you have already said you tried went out and tried the grapes yourself. I appreciate it.
That's pretty good.
In 2nd place, I have the Facebook dating review. Now, these top 2, the Facebook dating and the one that's left, no spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
No, with the Facebook dating, they were both edited really well. And not edited, but they were the clearest. There was no there were no issues I could see from either of them, on the offset. Now there were issues with but no technical issues, I guess. None of them neither were too long, but Facebook dating at number 2, and at number 1 that leaves the Mountain Dew review, the Roddy ranks Mountain Dews.
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
I do think that's the best one so far, and I plan to do more stuff where I rank things, which this counts, but more videos where I rank things in the future. Different types of the same brand or same product. So stay tuned for next week. But anyway, I think that's it.
Yeah.
For us. Well, it's been fun.
Yep.
You guys doing the 100 subscriber special. Thank all of you for getting to 100 subscribers. That's awesome. From 1 to 100, I appreciate it. And we're gonna keep trucking.
Yep.
Hopefully, we're gonna keep trucking.
Yep.
And someone go up there to get ready to stop it.
Allow me.
Thank you, honestly.
But yeah, thank you for providing all the good
Thank
content.
you. Follow me on Instagram at Roddy_reviews. Once again, more YouTube subscribers and Instagram followers. You can wait a little bit, Isaac. And so wait for that. Check out the Roddy recommendations playlist. It's got 70. I think I added one yesterday. 78 maybe. Songs. Shuffle it. You'll find something new. Just something new. And I think that's it. You know what they say.